everybody. I believe hitting resume off of that ought to take us right back to where we were, which I believe was in the tower on the Presidium. Hey, Ninja! How's it going? Nice, nice. I hope you catch all of the shiniest Pokemons. Oh, I thought that was gonna take us right into the game. Regardless. Alright. Oh, down by the elevator. That's right. Purple Fohawk. Let's see what our journal says we have to do. Alright. Let's see, Marines. Oh, I bet. Well, I believe we're a Spectre now, so it is quite possible that we can run into Conrad again before we leave the Citadel. I do need to go talk to her. We're doing good on that. Argus Road Cluster. Alright, there is a couple more quests we are going to pick up. We are going to avoid the jellyfish on the Presidium because we are going to wait until we have more Paragon energy. Our Paragon points a little low for that because we want to talk them into everything. We're going to try to optimize our quests for this walkthrough. Oh, well, that's a weird message for you to send me. Now, Moobot. I will worry about that. That is Tomorrow Mage's problem. Silly Moobot. Alright, let's see. Where are we going to head? I do believe we need to go to the... I always call it the business district, but I think they call it something else.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week,
Oh,
company
that sounds
officials refused
adorable.
to comment.
That sounds absolutely adorable.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Just, huh?
The Keepers never paid much attention to that relay monument. I always found that a little strange.
Yeah, you think that's strange? I wonder why the Keepers don't do anything about that relay monument.
The Protheans obviously understood the aesthetic value of the mass relays, something we Quarians have learned to appreciate during our wanderings.
It's like I hear the birds, but where are the birds? Oh, but here's one quest we definitely want to pick up before we leave.
Got a moment, Spectre? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
Well, it looks like somebody intends to kill them.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
Find someone else to do your dirty work. I want no part of a gang war.
Here are the coordinates nonetheless. What you do with them is your decision. Could you really let these men live, knowing that you can stop them? Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Nice. Paragon points achieved, and I think we will drop in on those guys. No? Yes. Yes, we will. Alright. I'm already here. Let me make sure I got this.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
I would.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Nope. I must have already picked them up. Alright. I guess I already picked up the... What are they called? Damn. The licenses. That's it. Yes. Haha. Because I did run through most of these places last time, but we can't grab the quest from Helena Blake till after we're a Spectre. Now we're gonna go see this Asari consort take care of her quest.
I went fairly often when it was still the Arcos.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore.
It seems like all the best lounges are being replaced by places like Cora's Den.
The Embassy Lounge isn't bad, but they don't have any decent entertainment.
It's run by bureaucrats. They probably spend months just voting on what kind of entertainment to get.
You're probably right.
Welcome, I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard. I'm with the Spectres.
Excellent. You should hear something in, 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naylina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty funny. The 3-month wait. I also think it's pretty funny that in the Final Fantasy VII Remake they have a similar thing at the Honeybee Inn, and I was always wondered if it was a nod or not. But
The consort is a wonderful person. She has quite a gift.
I'm always a little bit like, because you get a lot of email in this video game, but you never get an email saying that your appointment, you know, you did put your name down. You never get contacted that your appointment's coming up. I don't know, like, if this is, like, a weird kind... It looks like a chair? Because of the way it's shaped, it almost looks like the seating inside a hot tub. But its placement and the accoutrements of the room makes me think that it's possibly a bed. Either way, it's a weird piece of furniture.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details.
Oh, so you
he
think
wanted me to be more than I could be.
that the entirety of the first Mass
now
Effect
he spends
happens
his days in Korra's
that
den,
quickly?
drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
I always felt that,
Appeal
like,
to a sense of honor. Remind
it was
him of
at
his
least 6
position as a
months,
general.
maybe almost a year,
If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about
that
me,
it
I
took
would
you
be very
to hunt
grateful.
down Saren.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
I don't know if there's an official timeline. I never really looked into it. But that's a good thought. See, because, like, I figured, you know, a month to scour for... At least a month to scour for each of the main quests, you know? To scour that section of space. So, each of those main quests. And then you've got the 4th one you get for... What's that? Fuck. Not Altera. The one with the Solarians where you blow up the science depot. And then, you know, there's another month for that whole shenanigans, that area of space. And then there you've got, like, 4 months just doing that stuff. But I guess, yeah, you could put, if you put a faster pace on it, maybe, yeah, you die before your appointment comes up, so... Okay, so you die before your appointment comes up. So you feel it's much shorter, I feel it's much longer. I wonder, in actuality, what that timeline, from the developer's point of view, is supposed to look like. Now that it's been brought to my attention, I'm curious. How long
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
is the first game supposed to be in, you know, space-time? That's interesting. Will definitely be something for... I'll try to remember to look it up before the next play. However, you know what? I think I'm gonna take the fast travel instead of walking all the way to Cora's Den. Oh, you know what? There's another quest I think I need to pick up from Flux that I didn't pick up. Ah, alright. So, later that year. Yeah, later that could be like you said, that could be like next week. Or almost a year later. Yeah. That's not helpful. That's probably intentional, so it could be what you want it to be, you know? There he is, General Septimus. I'm actually gonna save just in case I screw that up.
Commander, what do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting her.
Good! Her lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
This is pathetic. What could a woman do to put you in this state?
'Cause she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet!
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
I
like it.
War. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
It damn well couldn't hurt.
Huh.
Garrett has a point.
Maybe
It
you're
damn well
right,
couldn't
Commander.
hurt.
Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her after I've had a cold shower or two.
Make it
Say,
through,
you're
General.
a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
Or at least
Thanks,
generals acting
Commander.
like generals.
You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Yeah, I never get that promotion. Alright, let's hit the embassies. I'm gonna run into that quest there. I know. You'd think if you're good enough to become a Spectre, you're good enough for a promotion.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
I'll help him after I deal with this. Oh yeah. Yeah. I have a lot of opportunities to give us that promotion.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
But no, you know who does get a promotion? Fucking Ashley. Or Caden. Whichever one of those useless twits is still around.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, this should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
I think what bothers me most about this quest is you never find out what the Elcor's secret is.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I mean, really, if you figure at least one promotion for each of those, you're practically an admiral.
Apologetic.
If you get a promotion every time you're supposed to, or should.
Compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time? Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Yeah. Still. That would be, like, the captain would be the promotion you get, like, at this point. You should be getting another promotion after you deal with Saren. You know? Then you figure, okay, second game, you're not in the Alliance. You're technically dead. So, you've had 2 promotions in the first game, but no promotions in the second game. In the third game, when you're right, there's at least one more promotion when they reinstate you. You know what I mean? So you would at that point in the third game be at least a major or higher as well.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
After this, we need to run over to the Flux. Because there's at least one quest waiting for us over there. Diplomatic advisory warning. Following message transmitted from untraceable account. Multiple recipients across the extranet. Fellow Biotic, you've been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. If you understand us, if you tolerate us, we must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come join us in the Hawking Eta Cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Well, that... I know where that's leading, and that sounds a little culty, doesn't it? That is who we want to talk to for our quest.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
But since we won't be back over here, grab that guy.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Oh, Nasana. What a strange path our friendship is going to take.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
I'm not going to risk an incident. I wonder what he means by incident. I am a Spectre. Maybe he's worried I will cause the kind of scene that you cause with weapons. This one, right? Is it this one? Yes.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness.
Besides, with the
But it may
advancement of
bring me
technology,
peace.
you can't tell me that...
Goodbye, Commander.
their standard autopsy wouldn't get the amount of information they would need. Now we need to go to Flux. Is that in the Presidium locations? No, but we can go and tell the consort that her issue's been handled. It must be, the Flux must be in the upper wards, because the Chorus Den's the lower wards.
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it.
What drew you back to the Citadel and to the consort?
I don't know exactly. It may sound strange, but I simply felt called.
That's not strange. Many of us have felt the same calling, though you are the first of your kind to respond to it.
Really? I hadn't seen any other humans working here, but I didn't want to ask.
No doubt you are just the first of many to come. It's only a matter of time now that your species is spreading its wings.
I love eavesdropping on the conversations.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Sha'ira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Let me see. How am I doing on Paragon? Nice. Seek survey team. Strange transmission, yeah. This is the one we overheard in the elevator. That is one reason not to skip the elevator scene, even though you can now. Once it's done loading, you can skip the rest of whatever they're talking about in the elevator.
Hello again. The consort is very pleased with everything that you have done for her.
I think I'm done here.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Wards. Shit, I think the med clinic's closest. I guess because I haven't gone in, it's not there yet? There's Miss Wong.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Only all his records.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Excellent.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Yeah. Ooh, leveled up. Didn't even leave the Citadel yet. Alright, let's see. Charm. Store discount. Excellent. Alright, Garrus. I did the electronics and decryption on my character, so I don't really need to focus on that with these guys. So we're gonna focus on stuff that makes them better in combat, just in general. Alright. We finished that, so I believe there's one quest here for me, maybe two. Just, you know, figure if I use it, maybe it'll show up on my list next time. Alright. So the other quests that are here are gonna be
What? Everyone knows Fist isn't with the local.
next time I come back.
Hands, Rita. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come.
I know. I'll see if I can... Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
The only people putting her in danger are these two schmoes.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No. It's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Now, we're going to be off to Cora's Den shortly. But I need to check on the suspicious gambling machine before I go.
Someone rigged this machine to funnel credits their way. I'll run a trace.
You do that, Garrus. Alright, how many keepers are we at now? Scan keepers, 17 out of 20. pretty sure one of them is out by the ship. One is, at least one is in C-Sec. So I'll check the C-Sec ones after the Cora's Den part, because I'm gonna have to go to C-Sec after this. But yeah, other than the jellyfish that is preaching on the Presidium, which that one you want to wait, you want to try to do all of the side quests that you can finish on the Citadel before you leave the Citadel the first time. Because one of the things you're going to want to do is level to a certain point and get at least a decent amount of Paragon, so that some of the interactions you have that are forced the second time you come back to the Citadel, that you're ready for them. One is you need a pretty high Paragon to talk to the guy that wants to inspect your ship right when you pull in. The other one, now these of course work the same in reverse for the Renegade if you're playing Renegade. The other one is of course the Reporter. These are both almost unavoidable when you come back to the Citadel after you leave the first time.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with C-Sec.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
She puts on a brave face.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at C-Sec Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
Uh-huh.
That was odd. What was he trying to tell us?
I guess we'd better go find out.
I enjoy watching the scenery. I think I saw cars go around that bend. It's awesome. Alright. C-Sec's in the wards. Oh look, Flux is on our list now. Finally. Go to C-Sec. I don't think I've done enough to have enough money to go talk to the C-Sec requisitions guy again. However, what's down here? I think this is the shop. It is. We already got this guy.
Okay, Julie. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorman, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going
I don't want to take that quest. The Shorbin one, the guy that's over there right now, until I've found all of the keepers. And I am, I believe, too short. Which is annoying, because only one of them is by the ship. I am too short. God damn it. So, alright, let's talk to this guy first.
Come into my office. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
I like the
We
I
were
like
just
the
getting
renegade
information,
options
Jellic.
dealing with Jellic.
I gathered that.
But
it might
gotta
seem
keep
cold
Paragon.
letting her take all the
We're doing a
risk,
walkthrough
but we're
on
keeping
Paragon.
a close eye on her.
So we always pick that.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
It's part of the job. Now are you gonna help me or not?
You're a smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
Sure.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Yes. Good luck is right. Good luck finding that other keeper. Alright. There's no keeper down there. I need to go to the wards markets. We will go this way in the hopes that we will run across our
Coming up
missing...
in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
That's the disc we gave her. They gave her that scoop. Ah, bummer. Okay. Not that one. I think we'll run into her again later. I'm not sure if it'll be on which trip back to the Citadel it will be, but one of them will trigger her. Oh, they're not. This is the guy that is trying to get his refund in this game, in the second game, and in the third game. In the second game, we run into him by the warehouses. Well, you don't run into him, but you overhear him at the warehouses. And then in the third game, he'll be by one of the shops on the Presidium. Still trying to get that refund. And if I remember correctly, it's for like a toaster oven. It's like a $10 refund. All right. Just in case we botch it.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the X-Mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Now I know there's
Enjoy
that
it.
Paragon option, but you actually really don't end up getting
Come on,
anything
boys.
better from that
We're
one.
done here.
And you get more points overall bringing these back to the other guy. And you get one of the mods. So Presidium. Where's this one go? Where's this go? Huh. Alright. I'm gonna check Cora's Den real quick. Then we'll use the fast travel to get back to CSEC. Oh, there they go. Almost missed them again. I thought maybe, but no, no keeper. CSEC? I think that's it. But we'll double check. Hey, Damaged! Long time no see. How's it going? Hold on one moment, because I need to put something. Because I saw that you were streaming the other day. I was not home and I could not watch. I'm gonna just write it because it was Crisis Core, right? That was one night when I was streaming, you were doing Crisis Core. But it said games and demos, so I'm gonna guess that it's still that. That's what it was. What was it? The other day. Yeah. I had that issue with one of my games, and I think it was Horizon, not Forbidden West, that's the new one. Zero Dawn. It kept defaulting back to that. So what I had to do was like go into the schedule and like put it on the schedule. And that helped a little bit. And it was like, I'm trying to remember, because you're going right from your PlayStation. When I was doing it directly from my PlayStation, I think that helped fix it, because that's when I was having that problem, was when I was going directly from my PlayStation. Most of the games were fine, but Zero Dawn was just like, nah, games and demos. And it was like, that's not what this is.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this.
Loot.
I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity.
Yeah, no worries.
You didn't need to do anything.
Good,
after
my
I let
holiday
Jenna
was
go.
fantastic.
Now I need to get these mods into evidence.
My sisters
Thanks again, Shepard.
got me an Instapot. It's like a air fryer, pressure cooker, crock pot, crazy awesome thing. Yes, that was it too. That was the other way. Ninja helped me fix it a couple times when it did it too. And it was this. It was this issue. So I think, yeah. Yeah, because the little pencil icon, you can change the stream info while you're streaming. I actually do that on my phone now. You could put the app on your phone damaged and use the app on your phone to do that stuff. So that you, because since you're streaming right from your PlayStation, it might be a little easier. Alright, I know I got the Keeper up here. We got our stuff from Chelik. Oh yeah, Ninja too. Ninja needs a shout out. I like to shout out everyone. One of my favorite Elder Scrolls games. I really... If they took some of the stuff from Morrowind and some of the stuff from Oblivion and smushed them together, that's my favorite Elder Scrolls game. Nice radioactive rounds. Alright. Signal track. There's only one up there. Where is that other one? Where could it be that I missed one? Uh-oh. Okay, have fun. Fun talking to Kronos. You require nothing. I like giving shout-outs. This is not a requirement. This is just something I enjoy. But yeah, I know Oblivion is, I think you said, was your favorite, yes?
Binary Helix has settled out of court with
Oblivion,
a Krogan
you
group
said that
that
was
had
your
accused
favorite
the
Elder
Genetics
Scrolls game.
Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had
But there's a
contracted
couple of
Binary
things
Helix
that
to
I really
perform
liked
studies
from
with a
Morrowind.
long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
I mean, I really like the user interface accessibility stuff from Skyrim. A lot of that stuff is really nice and I really enjoy it. And I really like Skyrim. It's just, even with all of the stuff that makes Skyrim fantastic, I mean, I've played it a gazillion times, so there's no reason to downplay how awesome I think it is. Morrowind and Oblivion still, I don't know. They're a little more, I don't know, they pull you in better. Like, Oblivion's got really great immersion. I think you were saying about that the other night, and I couldn't agree more. Morrowind's got good immersion too, but really shitty journal. Yeah. Well, Oblivion, Morrowind has a real shit, quest journal. And, you know, there are no quest markers. So, I recommend it, but not for when, like, I wouldn't play it if you were, like, in any kind of mood where you were at all frustrated. Because it is very frustrating. Yeah. So I would recommend, out of those two, for that, Oblivion. Or, if you're just looking for, like, easy, laid back, you know, then Skyrim. Skyrim's pretty easy. It's gotta be on the Presidium somewhere. I know where it is. Fuck. Yes! That is the ultimate Elder Scrolls game right there. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's like one of those things. It's like, Morrowind is really good if you like a challenge, but sometimes it can border on just like, oh, damn, I was wrong. I thought there was one in here. I don't know. Morrowind, like, if you don't know where you're supposed to go exactly, it can really be like moving a pile of sand with tweezers. Less rage and more just frustration.
Believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
Oh, you're kidding me? This one right out in the open, that's the one I missed? Fucker. Excellent. Alright. So, now we leave. Oh, nice! Nice. It's super fantastic, the amount of stuff you can change. I had to make that Discord call myself. Damaged. I was like, I read the instructions and I'm like, I don't understand half these words. And then it was like super simple. I was like, why didn't the instructions just say that? One thing I would like to do is I'm gonna learn how to edit. Want to learn how to edit my videos. Let's see. I need Ward's locations, CSEC. I picked a pretty standard, the free borders and stuff. There's some free ones that look really nice in the OBS, but a friend of mine who is an artist is gonna make me some not emojis. What are they? Well, they're kind of like emojis, but yeah, the little emotes. Yeah. She's gonna make me some
In
of
breaking
those.
news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Yeah, the emotes. She's gonna make me a few when she gets time. See if I can dodge those two. No, don't take out your gun. Put your gun away. We'll pick up that other quest when we come back. Right? I'm really looking forward to, I want to try to work on my YouTube a little bit. Right now it's just got, right now it's just a place where I keep my old VODs and, you know, highlights. But if I get enough subscribers, I'll start editing and making YouTube videos.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I'm not even close to 1,000 subscribers yet, though, so...
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even
It's
try
not
to
like I
find
have
him.
to be worried
But we know
about
what he's
getting it
after.
in order fast.
The
I can
convoy.
take my time and learn
He's
how
got
to
us
edit
get scouring
videos.
the Traverse
So
looking
that'll
for
be
clues.
fun.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria.
Nice.
Maybe
I've got
you can
like
figure out where the conduit
I
is
think I
before
have
he
like
does.
12 subscribers as well. You should put me in one of our chats. Put me a link so that I can subscribe. I'll put one for you too. Oops. What is that? What are you doing? Sorry, my computer freaked out for a second. Naughty computer.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even
I
exist.
swear to God, every time the Torian counselor does air bunnies,
the key
when he
to
says
bringing them back.
Reapers, it
Stop Saren from
makes me
getting
so
the conduit,
angry.
and we stop the Reapers from returning.
You made a Twitter! I have the tweeter. Hold on. The tweeter. Here's the tweeter. You should both be able to put your tweeter in the tweetiness here. As you're both moderators, you should be able to put a link in the chat. I also have Instagram. Oh, awesome. Fantastic. I'm now following you as well.
I'll stop him.
We have one more
But I'm very
lead.
excited about my
Matriarch
Instagram.
Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the
Oh,
Protheans.
excellent. That's
We don't
that's
know
nice
if
to have
she's
a personal
involved,
one.
but it might be a good idea to try and find her.
I don't really
See what she
do
knows. Her name's Liara,
personal.
Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Oh, the Twitter will be fun. It's fun. Twitter is fun. I actually mostly follow video game companies, so it's mostly news in my Twitter feed, and the occasional, well,
The
it's
colonists
news
on
and
Theros
memes.
might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I use it to post any last-minute schedule changes for my Twitch, and also memes. Yes. I love memes. Are funny. Funny memes are excellent.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander.
I like
Remember,
the renegade
you were a
stuff when
human
talking
long
to him.
before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
See, even if you're all Paragon through any conversation with Udina, you can only get 2 Paragon points because the entire time you're thinking, man, this guy's an asshole. Yeah, I occasionally also when I follow a person, it'll suggest other people. I've done a couple of those too. Not often, but always remember to inspect your ship when you're in ports. Because it will give you XP and codex entries.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Well, I hope you're not just gonna stand there for the rest of the thing. Now he goes and hangs out in Udina's office, which, frankly, if it were me, I'd rather stand on that docking.
Stand by,
slab
shore party.
until the
Decontamination
person
in
returned
progress.
with the ship, then hang out with Udina.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Okay. That's the only codex entry up here. Let us do our first shipboard chat with everyone.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a
I love this
background check on me,
conversation.
didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean... You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Okie dokie. See you soon.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Dude, Nihilus was on our side. He got killed.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Oh, as long as it's not a problem. Talk to the rest of my fussy crew. Nope, not taking the elevator yet. But yeah, see, I got 2 Paragon points off just talking to Presley. So you want to make sure you talk to your crew between at least every major quest. Like, your main missions here: find Liara, Noveria, Pharos. Like, other than the few of these that if you take a specific person on, which we will do when it comes up, there's no conversation triggers other than those. Now, after every main mission is when the people on your ship will have new dialogue, and you'll get a chance to pick up either Paragon or Renegade points. And also, there are 2 unmarked side quests that you pick up from Garrus and Rex, and they will only give you those quests if you chat with them enough for them to tell you about their personal woes.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Now, oddly enough, while the writers and all that other stuff make him a horrible romance option for female Shepard, Kaidan is actually a decent romance option for male Shepard. Go figure. Because you can't romance him until the 3rd game, the weird writer crap that turns his character from, like, you know, clingy sad guy into, you know, toxic manipulator, all that shit's not there. So he actually makes a decent character option if you're playing a male main character.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. I wanted to travel, but humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed
How well
on.
do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Kaidan's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Anybody who's actually ever had a migraine, I mean, granted, maybe that's better than some of the stuff on that other the beginning of the list, but that's
I
don't know.
Goodbye, Commander.
pretty damn close call on that. Because migraines are crippling physical pain. So, he's got my sympathies there. I don't know.
Nice ship you've got,
Who are we gonna
Shepard.
romance this time
What can
through?
I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Oh, come on, Rex.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So
Not the
your
same at
people
all,
were infected with a genetic
but-
mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I
Not
don't
even
expect
close.
you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me,
You
Shepard.
sound upset, Rex.
As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, we got some Codex stuff going on
Commander?
here.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
But yeah, our options
Thanks for bringing me
romance
on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre
for this
would be better than
playthrough,
life at CSAC.
I've narrowed it down to Tali, Caden, and Steve. The only one that would be other one that could be worthwhile for all three would be Liara, but I don't know, that always just seems like the easy way to go. Her romance is very cute, but fewer hoops to jump through, you know?
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. A C-Sec, you're
Alright, well,
very
we'll put
bold.
Liara in
The
the
damn bureaucrats are always on your
So
back.
Tally, Liara, Caden, and Steve.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But C-Sec wants it
If
done
it's gonna be
their way.
Liara, though, we'll
Protocol
have
and
to
procedure
decide.
come first. That's why I left.
Not when we pick her up, but not long after that. We either have to remove her from the running or settle on her pretty shortly after we pick her up.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. C-Sec's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside C-Sec. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without C-Sec headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to... I understand, Commander.
I'm a little bit surprised that I didn't get any points for that. Talking to him at all. Alright.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I don't really have enough good equipment there to worry about everybody's lockers just yet. But after you're done your first, at least your first main story mission or the first cluster you clear out, depending on how you go about it, you really need to start stocking your crew.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide
Now,
a ship out
getting
in space.
them to
They emit too
explain
much heat
stuff
and
to you,
radiation.
like
Too easy for
this
sensors to pick 'em
conversation
up,
with him here,
unless you
should
find
give
a
me
way to
XP
capture those
and a
emissions.
codex entry.
So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed, and she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
See? Codex entries and XP. Probably multiple ones, because 63 is a lot.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
Tali's so cute. I don't know. I really think I want to do a Tali
The
romance.
fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce.
We'll pick up the other
and we are
two options
constantly on
next
the
time we
move.
come talk to her.
Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I should go.
See you later.
All right. Now comes the part, if you'll remember, I mentioned that you'll want a little, little notepad, little notebook, just something to jot down little notes on for this. Because it's not going to give you the information. You're going to either have to, or you could just try to remember. I mean, that is an option. Ninja just remembers. But for the purposes, especially of the walkthrough, and to reduce redundancy, we are going to do Artemis Tau first, and that is why I'm writing down Artemis Tau. And once we've hit every cluster within it, once we've hit all of these, that is when we will put the check mark next to Tau. And I think, I'm not sure, I always forget, this is why we're doing it this way. We're gonna hit this one first. Gnosis. And hope that Liara's dig site is down here. Yep, I do believe we're in the right one because I think it's Therum that is hers. So, first things first, we are safe here, so I don't actually have to pause, but I will be right back. Just a few minutes. Excellent. I'm back. I have found a place to put my chocolate covered coffee beans. Now, one of the reasons why I recommend a notebook or a good memory, if you've got a good memory, more power to you. But I just picked up the Noble Gas, I think it was. Whatever it was. It is part of a quest to find certain minerals. Like, I believe one's light metal, heavy metal, gases, etc. I think there's 4 categories. One of the main ways you find these is scanning the planets or when you're driving around on one of the few planets you can actually land on. So there's heavy metal. And as long as you survey all of the planets in a system and land on the landable planet, it's not terribly difficult to do this quest. And spoiler warning, completing this quest and importing I know it gives you a bonus in the second game. And in the third game, I know you get a normal bonus, but you also, I believe, get a few points toward, what's it called? Your galactic readiness. Basically your war assets for the big Reaper War. And it's not a big bonus, but it is a bonus, and it does help. Alright, we are going to take Team Dinosaur. Garrison Rex are like my favorite team, to be honest. They're the most fun.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Go figure, right? Basically what I'm doing by searching around is there are some areas, even in quest drop zones like this, where you'll see off to the side like a mangled up vehicle from whomever, or a deposit of some sort, or just a small crate. And like I said, gear will be very important, especially the higher the difficulty you play, the more you're going to want to put an effort into getting all of the side gear you can, because even if you just sell it to the guy in the bottom of the ship so that you can buy the Spectre guns it's worth it because the higher difficulties are just incredibly nerve-wracking and frustrating, and to the point of rage-inducing. If you don't, pick up that Spectre gear. Alright, no structural damage. Moving on. But yeah, the Spectre gear makes a big difference in the higher levels. I think it's up over here.
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
What the hell's a Nathak? What is that even supposed to be, Rex? Oh, damn it, I forgot about this one. Ooh, level up. Nice. No. Take all. We'll do equipment in a second. Nice. Oh, wait, I forgot everybody else. Alright. Let's do... Okay, medium armor, that's good. Sniper rifles unlocked. Excellent. Alright, so we're gonna do... Krogan Battlemaster... Shotguns, combat armor. Heavy armor's coming up on that one. I've spent the rest of his points. Yeah, screw it. I'll do it. But like I said, we're not doing a very difficult run, so there's no reason to focus solely on weapons, but even on a difficult run, I still prioritize your loot getting capabilities, like your decryptions and your hacking. No, not hacking. What's it? Electronics. That's it. Electronics. So. Like the dog's giving my sister a hard time. The bird starts getting upset that there are people. Yep. I'm gonna mute my mic for a little bit. Let's see if she goes back to sleep. Still accidentally throwing grenades while trying to use, Oh! That's... Well, I understand. It's a bummer that you have to get up so early. But, have a great night, Ninja. Thanks for joining me. I'm probably gonna get all the way to where she is, and then save right before going in, because you know how long that takes. But, have a great night, and I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. And if I don't see you, Happy New Year. Right now the bird is making talking noises, which is very preferable to fantastic. That's the only one you can get from in here, though. It is a nice chunk of XP. You're going to want to jump back in the Mako to get the other two. There it is. Always forget. All the games are different. How you make them run. But I always forget X. This one and GTA 5. Like the X button for running. I just find very weird. That hurt my feelings. But see what I mean? Once we leave Therum, we're gonna have quite a bit of equipment to go through. So it'll be a good time to make sure everyone's lockers are filled out properly. At that point, I'll be able to, I forgot to go on this side. There could be loot in there. at that point, like, I might be able to put heavy... Oh, see? I definitely missed this. Might be able to put some heavy armor on Rex by then. Who knows? Oh, bummer. Well, I mean, there was nothing in here, but I did get that other locker because I came to go look in here, so I guess it was good I did anyway. You get some pretty weird and funny dialogue from Liara the longer you wait to pick her up, like if you pick her up last. However, I like to complete my crew. And like I said, there's possible, she's one of our possible romance options. I haven't decided to completely take her out of the running yet, but we will decide shortly because there is a nice little payoff if you romance Liara through all three story-wise that I think would be nice for the walkthrough. So I'm now leaning toward Liara or Tally. More toward Tally because you can only romance her if you're male shepherd, and I don't play male shepherd very often. Mostly female shepherd. There it is. I'm like, where's the other one at? Really? You're gonna make me go all the way over here and turn around, little... Oh, Mako. You figure this is the improved handling. Oh, nice, another level. That is indeed what you want. All that equipment. Unity. Nice. That's always... It's always beneficial. Alright, you just picked up medium armor, so why don't we use an assault training? You already picked that up. Huh. takes so long to get used to the handling on the Mako again, but once you do, man, it is a powerhouse of a vehicle. So much better than the Hammerhead. That thing's made out of wet tissue paper. Like I said before, we're just going over here to just put an eye on it and see if there was any nope. What a bummer. Make sure I'm still going the right way. It is easy enough to get turned around while doing stuff with the Mako. You get focused on the little picture instead of the big picture. And I have tried every which way of ramming the Mako at this thing, and you just can't get the Mako past here. No matter how much you want to. I don't know what's wrong with my pro game. It's not listening.
We got them all, Shepard.
Did we? Because it seemed like I got them all.
Patching you up. Area secure. Perimeter secure. Remember to stay hydrated.
Good advice, Garrus. Alright. Regardless of the level of difficulty you're playing on, you're going to want to get rid of those things first. There's them crawling all over the place. Not good for your health.
I'm hit. To me.
Wow. I really was not ready for that this time. Hey, how's it going? Hope your holiday season's going well. Try to get our shields back up. I'm doing good, thanks for asking. This guy, man. This is a difficult fight even on the easy settings, especially if you're not paying very good attention right when it starts. That was my bad. That was past a year not long ago. Sniper rifle in here somewhere. I'd say pretty good. I'm enjoying myself immensely. And that is always the goal. Think only got the big boy left. Oh, damn. Yeah, that Colossus cannon will get you every time. Engineers just do not have anything good in the way of shields, anything. They make it very difficult. Awesome. I know quite a few artists. The important thing is that you enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoy it. No, I don't need any work done. Thank you, though. If you, follow my Twitter, I do retweet whenever anyone in my network is looking to have artwork done, though. So, I always pass that along. Oh. Come on, we can do it this time. Come on. Got all the little jumpy ones yet? Get all the little jumpy ones. Makes it easier. It looks like little jumpy ones have been handled. Let's get our sniper rifle out. Giant machine can't get me. I'm gonna try sniping from here. Thing is, from this distance, I can't quite tell if I'm doing any damage. That's a yes on the damage. The best thing to do with these Colossus, regardless of if it's on this mission, whatever mission, when they make you fight them on foot, find somewhere that has good cover that you can either, like if it was easier to get here, where you could just quick pop out and then get back behind it before the cannon on that sucker can get you. Or, like, I found that one sweet spot. Like, sometimes there's a spot like that where you can snipe them through the cover. And that's always preferable to face-to-face combat with a Geth Colossus. Like, I know some people are like, oh, that's cheesing it. Oh, it's a cheesing it a little bit, but it's a Geth Colossus, and you are a tiny person. And I think, I know you're here somewhere. There he is. I knew there was one more hiding over there. There we go. Trying to think. Getting through there. It's getting kind of late. I think we will begin next time with picking up Liara. But I am going to raid out to my good friend, and she is lots of fun, so I believe you will have lots of fun. me a second to make sure I spell this correctly. Excellent. Here we go. Stay safe and well, everybody. Thanks for joining me tonight.